I think to heal others, you have to heal yourself. I think a lot of times, you know, people think that they can just gain knowledge, whether it's from plants, psychedelics, college, wherever. People think they can just gain knowledge and then everything will be okay. We live in a world where knowledge is more accessible than it's ever been. But at the same time, it's like we're lacking in wisdom. We're lacking in deep philosophical understanding in the world. We have science progressing. We have, all these other things progressing. But we lack a sense of wisdom, a sense of knowing yourself, a sense, we live in a world where everyone's looking for love in other people. Whether it's like a man looking for love in his wife, a wife looking for love in her husband, both looking for love from their kids, looking for love, Facebook likes and YouTube likes and Facebook hearts and YouTube hearts, and everyone loves you and they love what you do. If you're a painter, you want people to love your paintings. If you're a musician, you want people to love your music. But what I'm saying is, I appreciate anyone who loves my music, but I genuinely don't care if you like my music because I fucking love my music. And that's what I mean. I feel like we should practice self-love. We should practice loving who we are, loving what we are, loving where we are, and loving what we could be. Because it's just like, instead of worrying about if someone likes your song, do you like the song? I feel like a lot of people nowadays try to get into the rap industry, they try to get in the music industry, they try to make music or try to whatever. And their first thought is like, what do other people like to hear? Like, what's hot right now? Like, I hear a lot of rappers, a lot of people that want to be rappers, they'll talk to me and say, what's hot right now? It's like, who gives a fuck what's hot right now? Like, who cares? What do you like? Make the music you like to listen to. Make the art that you would want to look at. And it's also be the person that you would want to be. I think that self-love really is all about embracing who we are, but knowing we could be so much better. We could be so much more than what we are. I think that a lot of people are just, lost on their path, and it's okay, because in a way, I am too, in a way, but not really. Like, the way I look at it is I'm never lost, because the destination will always be the same. I'm aiming to be the best me I can be. So that's my destination, to be the best me I can be. But I want to be that now. I want to be that. I try to envision what that would be like, to be the best me I could be, and try to walk that path. I'm not worried about how much money I'll have at the end. I'm not worried about, I'm not even worried about how many friends I'm going to have at the end. I'm worried about who am I going to be. I'm not going to break my morals for nobody, for no amount of money. I'm not going to, go against myself. I've come to realize that I'm very harsh on myself. I'm very hard on myself. I'm very real with myself. And when I fuck up, I tell myself, I fucked up. If I'm being a fucking idiot, then I tell myself, I look in the mirror and I tell myself, stop being a dumb fuck idiot. I'm harsh on myself and I'm very hard on myself. But I never let it get to a point where I'm abusing myself, where it's like, where it's harming me, I don't ever want it's tough love that I'm giving myself. When I look in the mirror and I'd say, and I'm like, yo, you gotta stop making dumb decisions. You gotta stop being an idiot. Or you got to stop allowing this person and this person to walk all over you. You got to speak up. You got to, speak your mind. You got to whatever. All these things that I tell myself, it's just self-love because I care about myself. And I care about the person I want to be. Like, I think about the goals that I want. And I try to follow by, just, if I have a goal, I call myself out. Basically, and that's what I do all day long. Like, I'm just trying to call myself out because I know who I am and I know who I want to be. There was a situation recently where it's like somebody basically accused me of doing something, to them, and I did not do it, but like it didn't matter what I said. This person didn't believe me that I didn't do it, and it was a realization that I feel like I needed in life because it made me realize some people can't see who you are, no matter what. Some people, it's almost like they can't see you even though you're right in front of them, and it's okay. And it goes back to self-love for me. For me, it was like to be accused of doing something you didn't do, and then have that person in your face saying, no, you did this, I know you did it, this is why I think you did it, this is how it happened. To have that happen to you, like, I don't know, it just made me realize, like, it doesn't matter what you think of me. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks of me. Why does anyone care what people think about them? Like, I don't get it. The only time it really affects me is when it's someone I love, someone I care about, someone who's close to me. That's why this situation affected me. But even when it's someone who's close to you, even when it's your mother, even when it's your father, even if it's your brother, even if it's your sister, even if it's your kids, even if it's your wife, it does not matter. If it's your best friend, it does not matter. You need to love yourself. Love who you are, know who you are, and stick to being that. Don't let anyone try to change you. Don't let anyone put their problems and their points of view on life. Don't let their problems affect you. People are going to judge you based on what they know that has happened in their life. But what has happened in their life might have nothing to do with what's happened to you in your life. It might be completely different things. But I'm just saying that no matter what, don't ever lose sight of who you are. Don't ever forget who you are. If you know who you are, it's a rare thing. So hold on to that. Don't let the world affect you. Bullshit's going to happen to you all day long. Bullshit's going to happen to you every day. This world's so fucked up. There's a lot of fucked up shit that's going to happen. But at the same time, with all this fucked up shit happening, there's amazing things that are going to happen. And it's all in your perspective. I choose to look at everything in my life as positive because of what it could bring me. What is it going to bring me? Is it going to bring me... I think about, what did I learn from it? Even if it's the most horrible situation ever. What's the positive that I can bring out of the situation? And the situation I just went through, the positive, what I looked at it is, what can I bring out of it? Self-love, self-respect, self-dignity, self-encouragement, self-belief, self-motivation. What it reminded me is that I've been an only child my whole life. I'm an only child. So I grew up alone. I was alone a lot as a kid. Being alone has taught me one thing. You either get consumed by your thoughts or you end up consuming your thoughts. And me, I consumed my thoughts. And I got better at thinking. I got better at... The voice inside of my head became the voice I wanted it to be, whatever I wanted it to be. So it's like the voice inside my head was telling me, I'm the shit. I can do whatever I want. I can do anything I put my mind to. I can do the impossible. This is the voice that's always been inside of me. So I don't let anyone affect that. Anyone. There's so many people that think what I'm doing is fucking crazy. So many of my friends think that I'm just to be honest, a lot of my friends probably think I'm a bum, a fucking lazy bum that hasn't accomplished anything in his life, and that will never accomplish anything in his life. And I applaud you for thinking that, because that is my motivation. It's not to prove you wrong, because I don't give a damn what you think. It's just motivation to me, because I'm realizing, okay, I can always do more. I can always out-top myself. It's not about proving you wrong. It's about proving me wrong. It's about proving myself wrong. It's about out-topping myself every day. Being better than the man I was yesterday. Being better than the man I was 10 minutes ago. Like, before I started this video. Before I started this video, I want to be a better man. Like, by the time I get all these thoughts and words and shit out my head. You know, yeah. I think that we need to practice self-love. And I think that, yeah, let's stop looking for love in others. Realize that the love is all you need is the love inside of you. As long as you love yourself. There's so many people that don't, though. And when somebody says they don't love themselves, I always question why. Why? You're probably in a better life situation than me. You probably have more money than me. You probably have more opportunities than me. You're probably, whatever, better off than me. But, I don't know. Self-love is this thing where it's like, it doesn't matter what situation you're in. It doesn't matter what anyone says to you. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You can be the richest man alive and have zero self-love. So, what I do is I just remind myself every day, I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful to be here. Even though I just, there's, probably a couple people that are no longer going to be in my life. So what? Big whoopity-doo. I'm in my life, right? I'll always be in my life. And I will always have the love inside of my heart. I have love for them because I have love for me. I have love for my enemies because I have no enemies. All I have is love. All I have is love inside of my heart. All I have is hope and faith inside of my heart. Belief, courage, determination. These are all things that you will start to gain once you begin to love yourself. Instead of having this fake-ass confidence, because there's so many people out there that I see that have fake-ass confidence. It's just like the fake-ass happiness. The people that are always smiling all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. There's times where, like right now, I just want to smile. But the people that fake it, you could tell. It's just they're fake. It's not real. It's the same thing with this fake-ass confidence. Like, people have this fake-ass confidence and it turns to ego. Real confidence is a humble confidence. And I feel like just be humble about it. Know who you are so you know that you could do the infinite. But also know yourself. So maybe you don't want to do the infinite. You got to know yourself. Yeah. So I think I'm going to end the video there because I'm just going to keep on rambling on about self-love and how we need to love ourselves and stop searching for love in others and look in the mirror. Figure out what's wrong with you. Figure out what you don't like about yourself. Why don't you love yourself? Start asking yourself these questions. Take the time to sit down and think, why don't I love myself? Why do I allow other people's opinions of me to affect me? It's probably because maybe you don't know yourself as much as you thought you did. If you did, you'd be very firm, very stern in what you believe. And nobody's opinion would be able to affect you because you know. Somebody can try to tell you 2 + 2 is 7, but you know it's 4. So it doesn't matter what they say about the situation. It's 4, and you know it. So you wouldn't give them the time of the day. So why do you give all these other people the time of the day when they're trying to tell you who you are? I think that's because maybe you're not as confident with you knowing who you are as you are with 2 plus 2. Just a thought.